This is a very short video on how to get onto TypingWeb. Go into the URL address and type www.typing.com. I've registered before, so I'm going to go straight to student login. And because I've registered before, I'm going to be using my email address and password over here. But what you will need to do is put a username in of your choice, an email that you regularly access, a password of your choice, and the password again, and that will give you a free account. I'm going to go in with my TAFE email address and my password, which hopefully the video will not capture. And as you can see, I've been here before, and so it welcomes me back. Now, if you are already thinking you are proficient at keyboarding, you could go directly to the test screen and you could take a 1-minute test and test your skill. The issue with this test is that unlike the real test that you will be sitting for the subject develop keyboarding speed and accuracy, this test does not let you make corrections. So your accuracy is based on a test that has no amendments. Whereas in the final assessment, you are allowed to correct. So here you can see that I made a mistake and I can't go back and correct. That mistake is counted towards my final score. Now I'm going to get out of that test, having explained that, and now take you to lessons. Perhaps you are a two-finger typist and it is now definitely time to navigate the keyboard correctly. You can see from the screen here that it introduces you to your home keys, and it will then introduce you to the J finger. It tells you what finger you should be using, it tells you what letter you're working on, and what I want to advise you is that when you're learning to keyboard, your posture must be correct, your wrists must be up, but then you really are going to have to learn to chant in your head or out loud. J, 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 J. You want to have a nice even rhythm. Goodness, that was 22 words per minute. So you can see you can get lulled into a real false sense of security with these simple drills. Now, you might be already bored out of your brain and you're thinking, I don't want to do this anymore. Well, that's okay. It should let you go back to your lessons and you can suddenly then decide to progress directly to being an intermediate user. Click on Intermediate Begin. It tells you what you're doing and it's actually putting some words together. Now I'm going to make a mistake on purpose. I'm not going to hit the N. You see what happens? It doesn't ask me to hit the N again. I have to move straight on to the A. Oh, another mistake. Okay, now you might be bored again and you might think, oh, I've had enough of that intermediate. I want to move to advanced. This one is really going to get you thinking, and this one's currently working the trickier keys of the Q. Now, I'm going too fast, so I'm making mistakes. It is best to go slow and with a rhythm. The other thing that students have told me that benefits them is they don't read the word thoughtless, because then they make a mistake. They read S-T-A-U-N-C-H space G-U-N-S-H-O-T-S space S-U-M-M-E-R, etc. When you come to do your final 5-minute supervised speed test, we will be using the software program Speed Builder, which I will now open and show you on the screen. All being well, that the computer works correctly. So something has gone wrong. How odd. Please bear with me, video, so that we don't have to start again. I'm not doing very well here on this computer, am I? I might have to abandon this idea. Aha, here we go, Speed Builder. So we will be using Speed Builder software when you come into the campus for your supervised assessment. You will be asked to enter your full name without a typo. How embarrassing. And then you will be given a standard speed test that you will select from the list. Let's imagine it's visual images. Then you will get 1 minute to read the document that you're asked to copy type from. I don't have the book with me here today. And then you'll get to copy type into this test area here. But you will be allowed to use your backspace key and your delete key and move your mouse and make changes as often as you like in that 5-minute period. But the moment the computer freezes at 5 minutes, there is no editing whatsoever. And in order to get the subject develop keyboarding speed and accuracy, you must achieve 2 separate 5-minute timed tests with 98% accuracy or greater. Now remember, you are allowed to amend. You may also be wondering if you have got to touch type during the test. All students are encouraged to touch type, but during the actual test you will not be observed. So if you need to look at the keys in order to create the document, that's fine. It is your accuracy and your proofreading during the 5 minutes of data entry that is assessed. So I encourage you to use the TypingWeb. Now, if you don't have the access to online internet 24/7, there is one other document which we will be providing you with for the unit that you can actually download, and this will be provided on the internet. And if you just turn the video away momentarily, just look at the classroom, I'll just bring that document up. And now the video can come back. And the document is opening. So if you don't have the ability to have 24/7 contact on the internet, you can download this document that's going to be available on the Learn. And as I scroll through it, it's going to tell you about your posture, etc. But then here it's introducing you to the F and D key, and it's giving you some F and D drills. And all you will do is you'll hit enter here and you'll copy type from the data above to practice as often as you like. And we have given you a finger chart so you can be sure you are using the correct fingers. So good luck with your training. Remember that if you're aiming to work in an office, you might be the best candidate for the job. You may interview well. But if you present as a 2-finger typist and you're really slow on the keyboard, you may not survive your probation. So everybody should be navigating from the home row correctly and increasing their typing speed and accuracy all of the time. Thanks for listening.